Once they're competing well with the bat, West Indies.
But also then it puts pressure on the bowlers, because everybody expects the spinners on these surfaces just to run through the opposition, and they feel the pressure as well. We've seen that when we've seen a couple of partnerships, Moti and Warrican, Moti and Kemar Roach, obviously Saud Shakil and Rizwan in that first test, and all of a sudden then the batters are on top, and it's down to you then as a bowler or a spinner to just try and break through.
It's 58 for 1.
सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन सिर्फ 60 सेकंड्स में आराम देता है।
मैं रेकमेंड करती हूँ सेंसराइन रैपिड एक्शन का रोजाना बाकायदगी से इस्तेमाल।
पेशेंट्स वापस आके बताते हैं इट वर्क्स।
यूफोन 4G की सोशल एक्सट्रीम ऑफर से एंजॉय करो 25 GB डेटा और 100 ऑफ नेट मिनट्स, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है।
नए स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी, कमाल क्या टेस्ट है यार।
एक्टिंग है या नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी का कमाल, खुद ट्राई करके देखो।
Hodge, Athanase and Greaves are due in at 4, 5 and 6, and for the West Indies the important one is the lead. It's 58 for 1, the lead is 67. Django, who's playing in his first test match, straight away played the sweep, and hence why perhaps no man now has decided to go round the wicket. It's a good shot.
Being a left-hander, he has more chances against the left-arm spinner and also the leggy. And for sake of West Indies in this test match, he has to bat a little longer. And for the Pakistani bowlers, I have to remove him as quickly as possible. Dominic, I've maintained throughout this test match that this pitch is far superior than the pitch used in the first test match, and there are runs to be had if as a batsman you are disciplined. You know, when you talk about bowlers when they are bowling on a flat track, how discipline is important, imperative. And once as a batsman you are exposed to such conditions, you have to show disciplines to be able to make an impact. And good to see the captain of West Indies leading the way.
Hit towards that leg side again, it's his favourite area. Gets another boundary and he's closing in on a half century. It actually goes all
against the off-spinner Sajid. Left a huge gap between bat and pad and he was dismissed, cleaned up. But in this innings, he has played the stroke against Noman Ali with some effect. And he has once again gained, putting Pakistan bowlers under tremendous pressure.
bit of bounce. I like the fact that Shan Masood has not just tried to block that area off. I know it's his favourite area to hit through the leg side, but he's kept mid on up. There is a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg for the sweep, but he's still wanting him to try and play that shot. Cut away. Try and look for two. No, just the one.
And on the flip side, Dominic, as a captain, you have to make that call. Okay, most of the runs scored by Brathwaite has come in that particular area. Block it. Ask him do something otherwise. So, for once, Pakistani captain needs to be proactive and has to make decisions. Who's this problem for him now?
End of another over. 67 for 1, the West Indies.
अब सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
You see that leg side, and where he prefers 22-32 are in front of square out of his 48, 39 out of his whole innings, so prefers that area. Nice that. I like the way he's getting out as well, Amir, getting his hands out in front.
And the elbow is high when he's defending the ball. Very decisive with his footwork.
Also the bat in front of the pad as well, not with the pad, and it's the issue sometimes when you play with your bat and your pad and it turns, brings in that leg slip and that bat pad, but watch how his hands and his bat are in front of the pad.
And every time the ball has been pitched outside the off stump, instead of looking to play the ball towards extra cover, he has looked to play the ball back to the bowler. And just because of that, he's presenting full face at the bat. A change of angle on that occasion from the leggy.
Yeah, change of angle, but it's the positive intent. He's coming down. He's not coming down to just, I'm just going to try and hit it out the ground. He's coming down to put the bowler under a bit of pressure. Good over. Maiden, it's 67 for 1, and it's time for drinks.
Stronger Pepsi. Kamal!